Are we close? Right. The ship should be directly overhead. Cool. Excellent. No! Oh, fine. You know what? Fine. Not happy. Wanting to get that. Bagger. Okay, fine. We'll have to do that bit on the next, on this next run. Or should we go and poke Dark Bramble? I think... Always 22 minutes. Yeah, we've got 22 minutes of time before we have to... Well, we've got to wait a few minutes before that teleport link becomes open. So... And we've got Dark Bramble to figure out. Ash Twin hasn't started losing its outer shell yet. Okay. Tell you what, let's take advantage of a mechanic I noticed earlier. We know it's 22 minutes. So if we take a nap for what? 3, 4, 5 minutes? I'll take 4 minutes. Should give enough time for things to start poking through on Ash Twin, so we can get to the landing spot we want. Fun hunting game, good group game to play. Okay, well, I'll keep that one in mind. Not one that I don't think I've come across that. So, if you seriously think, oh shit, there's a sun. Must have been still sleepy from that nap. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Flying through sun hurts. Confirmed. Yes, that was a slight mistake there. Oops. Bugger. Okay. And this is also 4 minutes from the time you start it, rather than 4 minutes into the 22 minute cycle. So, but then again, all I did was go up, go down, and put me suit on. So there we go. Ah, it's daylight. That's cool. Yeah. So, it's also useful because they're. Can I get a? Oh, I can't lock onto it because I'm still landed on a planet. Why can I not lock onto it while I'm on a planet? Okay, whatever. Tell you what, I will do my autopilot manually. It's not so auto, just pilot, you know. Oh, shit. Not far off, actually, then. Okay, so maybe wait 5 or 6 minutes. If we have to do the wait again, it's another 5 or 6 minutes. How are we doing for time on this? Have they modelled? They haven't modelled rotational weight as well, have they? No, they can't have. They're not that mad. Have they modelled the rotation of the planets as well? In such a way that the smaller the planet, the faster it rotates. And so as this one loses mass, it gets faster. They haven't. They have. Made it. Okay, this time round. More reading. Okay, yeah, so it was... Yeah, so it's the probe tracking modules, as I suspected. The probe tracking module is the one that is not working. I don't know which is the one that's not connected. Some of these are broken and fallen off. That's not so good. Oh wow, yeah, it's just literally on the rock in there. Okay. Okay then, so we'd read... First one? Yes, okay, we'd read the first one. Yeah, so they relocated all subterranean plants we met. Okay. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avans to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avans advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avans can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avans. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avans that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? So match paid in heaven then. Or hell. Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Oh, so this loop is caused... So this 22-minute loop... is basically a failsafe. Like, if it doesn't work, undo. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task, in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Oh, so the orbital probe cannon is meant to fire back in time. What? Hang on. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the Sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Interesting. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system. Supernova achieved via the interlooper and its payload. Yeah, possibly. Halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored something new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Okay. And then we've got... Okay, we did the Brittle Hollow one before we went back through the loop. So what does the Timber Hearth one have? And what does the Giant's Deep one have? My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh, no. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. I'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Okay. Once we've finished the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. Oh, so this area is completely sealed off. Okay. And it's the Giant's Deep Projection Stone. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project blocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Hi! I seem to be in that fate. Thanks, guys. Okay, so that's, not good. Artificial gravity control. Oh, that would allow me to get into the black hole at the end. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what this button does. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Not yet. But I guess that is the way to turn that off. Okay. And possibly... I don't know if it... yeah, the Supernova... Yeah, the Supernova does the payload each time. Oh, we've read that, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, so... we now know how to get in here. It's about 5 or 6 minutes from the beginning to get here. Where'd I put my ship? Wow. Not been that long underground, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, just like, I'm not going to turn this off yet. Because it'd kill me. Okay. Designed to use the energy from the supernova to send probe data from the orbiter back. So yeah, so it is the supernova trigger that the sun station does. That will send the data back. Oh, but the supernova is going to happen anyway. So turning that off is endgame. I guess turning that off is the end of the game. So let's see what else is going on. If there isn't, then fair enough, but I don't know. Let's just restock that. And let's go to... what have we done? Okay, we've got all of that. We've got all of that. We've got all of that. All of Attle Rock. All of Timberhearth. All of Brittle Hollow. Yes, but if the supernova happens and I've turned off the Ash Twin project, then I won't get sent back, I don't think. Am I wrong on that? Hang on a minute. We've got the information here anyway. So it's to do with the masks. Okay, yeah, so... Oops, wrong button. Where are the masks? Where are the masks? Yeah, we'll see once it happens. I'd like to investigate more this sort of thing. And the vessels and escape pods in... At least get into the seed and stuff. Because there's some things I've not looked at yet. Which is all on Dark Bramble. And it could be that I need the warp core to get the vessel to get out, or something like that. Ended up somewhere in Dark Bramble. Okay, so I think we're going somewhere in Dark Bramble. Thank you for that, Sigmund. Okay, I will definitely... Yeah, I don't mind that kind of semi-spoiler. Okay. Okay, so making a choice that ends the game, you end up you can revisit from where you ended the game, as it were, or something like that. Like you don't have to start from absolute scratch. Where the hell's Brittle? Not Brittle Hollow. Dark Bramble. Ah, there we go. Excellent. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, because I was worried that like I wouldn't explore everything before I. Got everything. However, let's go crash on Dark Bramble. If I remember rightly, our friend. There is a quantum fluctuation on the outside. Which could be interesting. Okay. Is there anything on the actual surface of Dark Bramble? That's the question. Because I thought there's a distress beacon from in there, and him. There was a quantum fluctuation though. Or was I being dense and... Wait, there was definitely a quantum fluctuation there that I needed to investigate, wasn't there? I think something along the lines of, fuck it, we're going in. Turning my headlights off anyway, even though I know they won't work. Yeah, I think the fish. I think they might. The anglerfish are the lights. So yeah. I'm intrigued what the red one is. Only I had a probe. That's a fair point. Okay, that's the one I want. What's the red one? Another thing. Oh, hang on. Is this, like, multiple levels? Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine, Sigmund. Yeah, I do forget, like... I do forget that you can use the probe, because I normally am running around. Hang on. Okay. So... Okay, so that one, and that one. That one's the closest. Let's go for the closest one. Ah, okay, so that one's a... not gettable to. Right, got it. Okay, that's why we're getting duplicate portal options. Okay, right. So we've got to find the ones that aren't Brambly Death. Like that one.